Diamond Max tops the list there. John Egan in the saddle. Far Up the Band, an interesting runner. A run at Doncaster recently indicated his pulled muscle problem of last year has been left well and truly behind. Lawmaker is having a course and distance trial for the Wokingham here. Brian Riley in the saddle, the winner at Doncaster, of course. Let's flip over to the next page very quickly. Brevity, he won 8 races 2 years ago in 2001. Hasn't won since. Could it be today at a big price? Going down further, Greenwood Jason Tate in the saddle. Blue Knight Pat Edry going down to number 9. He was stranded on 99 winners, Pat Edry, at the end of last season. He's second on the all-time list and he needs 300 to go past Sir Gordon Richards. Let's go down further down the list to 15, which is Ridicule, Robert Havlin, and right down the very bottom to number 17, Dewey, being ridden by Darrell Holland, who comes here today as the leading jockey of the season so far. It's only been going in real terms since March the 20th. He's ridden 7 winners so far. Let's see how he gets on today. A check of the betting in our first race now with Angus Lock.
Well, put in at a short price, but quite easy to back on the course. Fire Up the Band, the 100-30 favourite, but a warm favourite in a race of this nature where, of course, there's 4 places for each way. 8-1 bar with Seal of Approval and the best yet, who is also popular at 10-1 this morning. Dewey is 9-1 with Juari at 10-1. CD Flyer also 10-1 with Lawbreaker, easy to back at 12s. Bit of support for Marsad, an interesting runner here, 14s into 12s, and perhaps the pick of the double figure and upwards prices. 16-1 Miss George, 20-1 bar, but fast.
About ready, the 19 runners for the first. Stand by for a start, under orders, and they're racing. Fire Up the Band was fairly well away on the near side. Brevity began well in the yellow jacket near side. Shining White up there as well, and Johari there as well. Over on the far side, Seal of Approval in the green jacket is there, and also not that far away, Blue Knight, as they settle fully into stride, and further back was Miss George, but stretched across the track. Brevity on the near side from Johari, Seal of Approval, Miss George wider out. They're followed by Blue Knight, Strathclyde behind them on the near side. Further back in the field then at this stage is Fire Up the Band on the near side. Next in the field then is Shining White, followed then by Lawbreaker, not that far away. The best yet is in behind a wall of horses now with Sussex Lad. They come up with 2 furlongs to race. Brevity on the near side being tackled by Strathclyde. Fire Up the Band wider out as Miss George. Johari getting into the clear as well from Seal of Approval. They're stretched right across the track with a furlong left to go. Strathclyde now takes it up, but tackled immediately by Fire Up the Band. It's Fire Up the Band on the near side. It races up now to Strathclyde. They're fighting it out. In behind them, Pedro Jackas flashing home from Marsad. It's Fire Up the Band on the near side, just in front. That one is going to see it out. Fire Up the Band gets the money from Strathclyde. Pedro Jackas third, fourth Marsad, followed by CD Flyer, then Greenwood behind them. Seal of Approval, Brevity. A better run today, and tailed off as they crossed the line was Holly Bell. But the winner of the first race at this new race meeting at Ascot, a flat meeting, and the winner of our first race, the Tote Bookmakers Handicap number 3, Fire Up the Band, is the winner. Fire Up the Band, who's owned by P. Crane, A. Barker and S. Short, trained by Dandy Nicholls, ridden by Adrian Nicholls.
The band wins at 3-1, and it was well backed as well, 3-1 favourite. Second, number 7, Strathclyde at 25-1. Third, number 10, Pedro Jack at 20-1. And fourth, number 2, Marsad, also very well backed towards the end, particularly here at the course. 16s into 12s, returned 12-1, 19.